Now, Joe, when you go to meditate, you cross your legs, you put your fingers up like this, and you go the whole time, because that's the only way to meditate. There's no other way.
No, I do it differently all the time. I was meditating as you were typing an email, as we were preparing for this call, for this recording. I was meditating for 2 minutes while you were doing that, just being quiet, sitting here with my hands on my legs. Sometimes I sit in a chair. Sometimes I sit with my feet up. Sometimes I sit in the spa of my pool, because interestingly, water is a conductor of electricity, and we're all electric beings. And so that removes a layer of, gravity doesn't exist that much as it does outside of water. And so there's a different element there. So I mix it up, whatever feels right, but I will say I always start my day with at least 5 minutes of some sort of grounding meditation, something simple. And I always, always, always end my day before I go to sleep. The last 5 minutes before you go to sleep, and so many experts will tell you this, is the most important, because what you say and what you're thinking about before you go to sleep is what your subconscious is going to do while you're sleeping.
Oh my gosh. I've had so many work dreams, so many dreams where I'm back selling shoes as a traveling shoe salesman as a child, because the last 5 minutes I did before I was awake was like looking over a project file or like typing out an email that I knew I wanted to get a jump on in the morning. It's the worst thing you can do for yourself. You're setting yourself up for waking up the next morning feeling like you've just worked an extra 8 hours.
Even if you just talk, like, my wife goes to bed, she goes to bed a little bit before me, and I'll say, like blue skies and butterflies and rainbows and flowers and, just like little words to get you to think about something that is not what was in your day. Even if you had those experiences in the day, you're recalling them. That was an amazingly magical day if you had those things happening in your day. But like to give like some simple elements to kind of ground to that are peaceful, that I think we all can relate to, is another trick that I've used for myself and for my wife.
Now, Joe, what about the people who say, I'm a devout Christian, I can't meditate, that's praying to a different entity?
Everybody can make their own choices. Everybody can do their own thing. If that's what they believe, that's what they believe. But at the same time, meditating is not religious from my perspective. Meditating is all about energy. And here's the reality. Do you have a heartbeat? If you're alive, you have a heartbeat. So what is the source of a heartbeat? Electricity, okay? Electricity is energy. So meditation is all about energy. It's all about connecting with the energy that's in your heart. And I grew up Catholic. That was my thing growing up. I can't tell you the last time I've been to church. I'm not like denominational. What I believe is I believe in life. I believe in love. I believe in the energy of life. And the reality is we all have a heartbeat. Every human being has a heartbeat that's alive. What qualifies somebody as alive or dead? Do they have a heartbeat? What powers that? Electricity. And what do you do when you're meditating? You're connecting with the energy of your body. You're connecting with the energy of your life. The more you meditate, the more activity happens in your brain, which are all electrical pulses and electrical signals. They say only 5% of the, typical person only uses 5% of their brain. But when you're advanced meditating, you are unlocking elements of your brain that were probably never functioning your entire life, which is incredibly interesting. Talk about breaking beyond a limitation. I never wanted to be someone. I always remember being younger and reading that. Like, man, there's so much potential there. How do we tap into that? So that's what I would say, and again, everybody can believe whatever they want to believe, but I believe it's an energy thing. It's a fundamental element of life thing. And here's the thing, like we all go to sleep every night. We don't know what happens to sleep, but what if it's whatever's running our life, like powering our body, saying, hey, you've done a little bit too much of all that other stuff. Go back because we need to recharge your whole system because it's not focusing on the energy of your life, right? But then when you're meditating, you're doing that consciously. We're talking about conscious subconscious. Is a beautiful monarch butterfly just fluttered by. Oh my God. Whoa. Came right a foot away from me, right out of the queue. Oh my God. See the little things that have now enticed me and take my attention after doing this. It didn't take me a year to do that. It took me a few months to be in the place in which I was appreciating all the nature that was surrounding me and surrounding me. But my point is when we're consciously connecting with the energy of our life, because when we're sleeping, we're unconsciously connecting with our energy technically.